Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. My name is Octavia Moabi from Diepkloof in Soweto. I am a corporate director at APL Go. I'm very excited to be with you today. To those that I haven't seen this year, happy 2024. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to hearing what you have planned for the year. I know there are some people that do not believe in New Year's resolutions, but setting goals is part of it. So I'd love to hear what you're all going to be doing this year. So you can type in the chat what your resolution is for this year. And again, Happy New Year to you. I'm not traveling alone. I am with my partner in crime, Mr. Lerato Sennelo, and we had such a lovely day today. I must tell you guys, we are in Durban with Lerato, and he has shown me what the APL Go Life can afford. Mr. Money has been taking me around. We've been having so much fun, shopping, living the soft life. So, Mr. Lerato, Mr. Money, Tate Sennelo, over to you, sir.
How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, man. Why are you telling people our business? Yes, guys, no, we're in Durban. We are preparing for the next event that's coming. Super excited. This is a nice part about this business. And I think it's what we're going to be talking about a lot today, that this business is about people, but over and above that, it's about living your dreams. I think this business saved my life. Can you please mute? Can you please mute? Now, personally, this business has changed my life in ways I never thought possible. And like I said in last week's presentation, we thought about it long and hard in Octavia to say, what should we talk about today? But I really want to challenge people, maybe for this month, let's talk about this 272. Because like I said, it's something that challenged me for the longest time. And the reason I talk about it so much is because it is still challenging me even today. I'm still challenging the fact that, is this thing possible? But I've made it a goal, my own personal goal, to make sure that, to try my level best, not to make sure, but to give 100% into this philosophy. Because I have realized that the more you grow your business, the more you get people to join your business, that is the only way you're going to live the lifestyle that network marketing affords. Leader Octavia, I think I'm going to hand it over to you and we can start.
Yes, indeed. I must tell you that we had a lovely breakfast today, and then we were attacked, or almost attacked anyway, by monkeys. You can imagine. So it's very, very exciting, the things that happen here in Durban, but we're having such a lovely time. I'm going through the chat and I see here we've got some lovely resolutions. What I said is that 2024 is for making dreams come true. I see Tuso says that's true and wonderful year for us all. Tuso from Botswana. Welcome, Tuso, and thank you so much. It is going to be a wonderful year for all of us, indeed. Mam Kenzie says 2024 is for planting APL Go seeds. Yes, Mam Kenzie, indeed. It definitely is. And we're also excited about 2024. Let's keep the excitement going. What I'll do is I'll just quickly share my screen. We've got a slide deck for you. This is the SPS that we are doing tonight. So just give me a moment here. And then I just want to see if you can see my screen. Are you able to see my screen, team?
Yes, we are able to see your screen clearly.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay, so we'll start off with our session today. And basically, it is, like I said earlier, the successful partners start. So basically, what is important for us to note here is that when you join the business, you need to obviously make sure that you arm yourself with the tools in order to be successful. So this is one of the training sessions that is really, really valuable and will really help you in making sure that as a new associate, or even if you're not a new associate, you have a toolkit that you will be using in order to grow your business. So basically, we are in the business of recruiting associates, that is building a business. And then again, we are also into the business of healing people with our fabulous products. So the key of doing that is basically using the product yourself. You need to know what the product entails, how it makes you feel, how you react to it. Once you know what the product does for you, then you'll be able to inform other people on using the product, right? Okay, just give me a moment here. Okay, and then what is key is that you need to share the product with people once you know what it does for you. So for instance, if you are in a queue at a bank, right, and somebody's holding their head like this, you realize that, oh, okay, here's someone who's in pain. Then you can approach that person and say, hey, you know what? I see that you're in pain. What's wrong? Then they'll tell you, oh gosh, I've got a migraine, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. You know, and then you tell them immediately, I've got a product that is from Europe. You know, my company is APL Go. I'm an associate there. This product is fantastic. It's called STP, which stands for stop. So it will definitely stop the pain. Then you share the product with that individual, and then they'll be able to try it, and then you give them your number, make sure that you are contactable and reachable, and then they'll be able to then come back to you and say, hey, you know, that product really helped me out. It's also key for you to take that individual's number so that you can follow up with them maybe later on that day and say, hey, we met at the bank today, you had a migraine, you know, it's Octavia from APL Go, I gave you STP. How did STP treat you? Are you happy with the product? Would you like to hear more about the business? And just start having a chat with that individual, and Bob's your uncle, they will definitely join the business simply because you showed them that you do care about what they're going through and you showed them empathy. So empathy is really key also in selling the product, because people will then see that you're not only interested in pushing product, but you're also interested in the human being and how they feel. And that's what we all need. We want to be valued. We want to know that the person that we're doing business with sees us and values us as people and cares about us. Once people see that and you build the rapport and trust, then they will definitely join the business and work along with you. Share your experience and say, hey, look, this is my experience, you know, here's a testimony. Share the product. That is key. Once you share the product, then you'll be able to get testimonials and people will know that the product really does work. Also share other people's experiences, and then that way there's word of mouth, there's credibility and repeat business, which is very, very important. Okay, so now let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so once you have joined the business, for those who are new, then it is very, very important for you to make sure that you introduce 2 people to the business, right? So those will be your team that you are building. Now, the reason we say 2 by 72, it is your 2 business associates within 72 hours. So it is important to start running immediately and build your team while the momentum is still there and excitement is still there. So what you need to do then is explain the dynamics of the business to your associates, because as a sponsor, you need to literally help your partners to build a team simply by talking to them, training them, ensuring that they understand where to go when they need assistance, giving them training on the back office, introducing them to other associates as well, and making sure that they attend the meetings. It is very, very important to make sure that we attend meetings, attend training, and that we make sure that we do understand the product, we understand the business, we understand the systems. And once you as a sponsor empower your team and duplicate, then you are able to let go and let your team run their teams. The business grows, and then we are all happy and we're making lots of money. So, Mr. Manny, I'd like you to explain to us the exact dynamics of how we can actually make money in this business. Over to you, colleague.
Thank you so much, leadership. Hey, I'm busy trying to think here if I should bring energy or I shouldn't bring energy. But, you know, anyone that knows me knows that I'm excited. And, you know, something's happening in this business in my area where everyone that I talk to these days say, you know, I can feel your excitement. Like I can't hide this excitement when it comes to this business. So the more excited I get, guys, that's when people really want to find out, what is it that is getting you so excited? Why can't you stop talking about this business? And Octavia said a lot of interesting things if you listen to what she said a lot of key points about sharing the products, telling people about your experience, telling people about other people's experiences. But like I said, I knew from day one, anyone that knows my story, I knew from day one with my sister that I told her that I'm not going to go into this business if I can't see myself making R1 million a month. Now, I knew that the only way that I could make R1 million a month, I have not made it yet, but I wake up every day and that's my goal. I knew the only way I could make R1 million a month was if I get people to see my vision. If I get like-minded people that are saying we also, I mean, I was talking to a friend of mine who's also in this business, and I was telling her in the beginning when I asked people about their goals, people are telling me that they want to make 5,000, 3,000, 2,000, and that was really frustrating because the gap was so big. I was talking about R1 million, and people are talking about 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. But I decided, no, I want to work with people. I want to build people. I want to show people what is possible. And it's exciting because those same people that were talking about 2,000 rands a month, 3,000 rands a month, 10,000 rands a month are now saying they want to make 100,000 rands a month. They're now saying they want to make 150,000 rands, 500,000 rands a month, because they are seeing the power of APL Go. Now, to everyone that's listening to this, I challenged myself for the longest time. I only used to do the Sunday presentations because I did not believe that 2 in 72 was possible. But the more I do this business, the more I realize that this is the backbone of the business. This is a people's business. Yes, we've got a great product. That is a bonus. But think about it. Even if you're trying to sell this product, if you are the only person selling this product and you sell 10 people, 10 boxes a day, and then there's a team out there that's 100 people and they're selling one box a day, who has sold more boxes, you or a team? And that's when I realized that I would rather work like a team. I would rather be a CEO. This is a new company. If you look at the amount of people that are in this business, you realize that right now there's an opportunity of a lifetime.
Leader Lerato, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm losing you there.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, but unfortunately no one can see slides. Can you share once again, please?
Okay, let me just stop sharing, then I'll reshare. Thanks, Leader Natalia.
You're welcome.
While we are still sharing those slides, I'm going to say this every time I do this presentation because I know a lot of the time when I talk to people in this business and we talk about 2 in 72 and we talk about recruiting, a lot of people find a challenge in that thing. But like I'm saying, it's the backbone to any business, especially APL Go. So the 2 in 72 philosophy, I don't know, Octavia, you winning? 100%.
Yes, I've just shared. Are you able to see?
We can see now. Are we on the slide?
Yes, we're on the 2 by 72 slide, so you can continue.
So on the slide, we're breaking it down to the simplest form. But before I come here, I want to hear people, please, anyone that was on the Zoom last week, please just type on the chat that you were here. Just say here. Anybody that heard me talking last week, can you please write in the chat, right there, here, I was here, I was here. Then anybody that is new, totally new, first time you are hearing me talk about this concept, please write there for the first time. Just write first time. First time, if you were here last week, just say here. If it's the first time, write first time. Now, I want to challenge everyone that was here last week. Before I talk to the people that were here the first time, everyone that was here last week, how many people have you spoken to in the past week? How many people have you shared the products with in the past week? How many people have you told about the product, the company in the past week? Because at the same time, as much as we're hearing these trainings, it's important if you want your business to grow. There's a lot of people that were saying they want to make 500,000, 200,000, 100,000, $1 million. But like I said the last week, as soon as you write down your goal, the universe is going to 12 people. That's a lot. 12 people, let's try and make it 24. How many people, guys? Let's see in the chat. 7 people. There's a first timer there. How many people did you speak to in the last week? 7 people, that's about 1 person a day. Kabelo 10. Julia 33. No, we're getting somewhere. How many new people did you talk to about this business? Remember last week I said we are interviewing people. We got to change our mindset from recruiting to interviewing. We are trying to find the right partners. And if you understand this comp plan and the power of this comp plan, you need a few people to make a lot of money. The challenge is finding those few people, because once you find those few people, your business will change forever. But also I'm challenging also the people that are coming here for the first time. Whatever you are going to hear today, don't just listen and go back to what you were doing yesterday or what you were doing the day before. You decided to join this business for a reason, or you are going to join this business for a reason. When you join this business, come and do what we are telling you to do. Speak to as many people about this business. Invite them. Invite as many people about this business to these presentations. Be excited about this business. Let's talk about this Twin 72. Basically what we're saying, you come into this business, within 72 hours, you find your 2 people. Now, I know a lot of people are like me, and they're saying this is impossible. Guys, I've spoken to almost everyone in APL Go that is very close to me. All of us said this is impossible. All of us said this is impractical. But I am doing these presentations to challenge us. Why are we limiting ourselves? Who said it's impossible? Why are other people able to recruit 9 people in a month? Other people are able to recruit 10 people in a month. Is it really impossible? Or have we set limitations? Have we set boundaries to say this is impossible? Because if you do this, your life could change overnight. One of my biggest prayers that I do every day now is, God, please, I do not want this year to end the way that I am right now. Whatever I'm making right now, however big my business is right now, I want to 10x it by the end of the year. But I cannot do that if I'm running at a snail's pace. So I'm talking to those people a lot that are saying they want to make the $500,000, they want to make the 500, the million, the 250 million. Here is how you do it. You get your 2 people. You help your 2 people to do the same thing. They do the same thing. In 12 days, now there's 8 of you. In 15 days, there's 16 of you. In 18 days, there's 32 of you. In 21 days, there's 64. In 30 days, we've got 512 people. 512 people on both legs. Guys, I'll be honest with you, when I saw this number for the very first time, this is what made me, I felt like I had found Angaz. I was falling in love for the first time. Because a lot of the times, when I was told about how to make a lot of money in a business, I was told about getting 16,000 people. I remember the first number that made me think this is impossible. Now I'm starting to question what is possible and what is not impossible. What is possible. But the first time I heard how to make $1 million rents, it was another company. I won't mention any names. But the thing, the number they threw out was 16,000 people. And in this company, when you're talking about the 45,000, we skipped the slide, we'll go back. The number that I saw was 1,023 people. That with 1,023 people, I could be a millionaire. I could make millions. And for me, that was like, yo, I remember I was jumping with excitement. Because anyone that knows me knows that I am not a networker. Anyone that knows my story is that the first company I joined, I recruited 0 people. I was a spectator. I was watching people make money because in my mind, I was thinking, this is not possible. The second company I joined, I was a mini spectator. But when I joined this company, I decided this is it. I am going to give it my all. I'm going to sleep on somebody's floor if I have to. I am going to bolt if I have to. I'm going to do whatever it takes to find my 2 and help them to do the same thing. And if you are here and you're like me, and you listen to this presentation, you say, I don't like where I am right now. I don't like going to work. I hate my boss. If you like me, if you are saying, I hate having to not know what I'm going to eat tomorrow, I'm telling you that this is a solution, and this is a solution. And the reason why this is a solution, especially for all of us right now, is that this thing is still new. Africa does not know about us. Where I am in Durban, a number of associates that are here that are part of this business in Durban, You can count them. So what does it tell you? We have got an opportunity of a lifetime to tell people about a product of a lifetime, to tell people about a compensation of a lifetime. But it's up to you. It's up to your belief system. But think about it. If 1,023 people can give you 5.5 million, how much will your life change with this kind of money? One thing that I love about this thing, it's a group bonus. I am one of the highest, well, I am the highest paid person in this company right now. And I always say this to every presentation that I make. 80% of the money that I make month after month is the group bonus. The only thing that I focus on, the only thing when I wake up in the morning, the only question that I ask myself is, how can I help my downliners make money? How can I make this person, help this person to make money? How can I help this person qualify for Bali? It's not about me, because I understand this complaint that when my downliners are making money, when people that have trusted you with their money, when people have trusted you with the vision that you painted them when you told them about the 272, when they start to make money in this business, you will make money even when you don't want to make money. You will wake up and look at your back office and say, huh? Where does this money come from? But if you base this business around you, and you don't get two people who will get two people who will get two people, the business will always be about you. And people that are working as a team, like I said, even if there's one of you speaking to 10 people, but there's 100 people just speaking to one person a day, that means that team has spoken to 100 people in a day, while you only spoke to 10. Who do you think in the long run is going to win? You speaking to 10 people, or 100 people speaking to one person a day? I remember, I'm going to tell you a secret. The only thing that I used to say in the beginning with one of my greatest teams was, we only need 150 people now to start this thing now. And I was showing them, if there's 150 or 200 people gets two, how many people do we have now? If now we're at 400, they get there too, how many people do we have now? Because I was trying to show them that it's not about you as an individual. What you can do as an individual will never, ever surpass the team. Leadership, can you go to the next slide? I don't know if you want to talk about the promoter. I think let's talk about the promoter. It's the slide before or the slide after. Or you took it out?
No, sir.
Here's the promoter. So a lot of people will come into the business and join the business on the lowest package, which is the promoter package. But with this 272, this package can also be a very powerful package to start the business with. If in 1 month, you can make 61,380 rands in 1 month, but I'll say it again, you won't do this thing alone. You won't do this alone. You need a team. You need to find partners. You need to interview your people. Two, they get their two, they get their two, they get their two. How many people, just write in the chat, how many people would be happy with 61,380 making that kind of money? Is that money something that you'd like to make? Another thing that I've seen in my business, guys, I'm talking from my own personal experience. I no longer talk theory when it comes to this business. Once you do this thing for the first time and you're consistent, chances are the next month you're going to do it again. And the next month you're going to do it again. And if you're duplicating right, you're not just going to do it again. It's going to grow. And the next month it's going to grow. If you are duplicating, if you are making sure that the people underneath you are doing what you are doing every single month, what you earned last month will not be the same as what you earned this month. And that's what I like about this industry that we're in, is because I realized that I did not want to go beg some other man or some other CEO to give me a raise at the end of the year, and they decide that I'm worth 5% increase or 7% increase or whatever that increase was. I decided that I wanted to be my own boss. And if you are like me and you are listening to this Zoom and you're saying, I want to be my own boss, I want to wake up today and say, I'm going to Cape Town, and build a team in Cape Town. I want to wake up today and say I'm going to Ghana. I want to wake up today and say I'm going to Mozambique and build a team in Mozambique. The only way you're going to do this thing is if you build a team. Whether you do 272, 5 people in a week, I don't care what you are doing. We are just giving you a blueprint to say the foundation of this business is people. Yes, we've got a great product. You're going to get this product and you're going to start to sell and want to sell. That was one of the biggest challenges that I had when I was starting to build a team, because people were used to selling the product. People were used to say, if I go out there and I sell 5 sweets and I've got 100 Rand or whatever I've got, I can buy bread at the end of the day. But if you don't want to live like that, if you're saying, I want to buy my dream house, I want to buy my dream car, I want to buy whatever, you've got to build a team. Leadership, can you please go to the next slide? So this is the 2 in 72, 1.5 and 45, but it's fine. Let's move on to the next slide.
So the next slide,
talk about the power of tools.
Yeah, it brings us to the power of our tools. So this is a great one, team. Basically, this is very, very simple. It is the toolkit that I mentioned earlier, and it's something that you need to have a discussion with your sponsor, because your sponsor is there to support you, but your sponsor introduce you to the business. They are not your business, right? It's not their responsibility to run your business for you. They are there to support you and help you. So basically, they will explain to you what Leader Lerato just spoke about right now in terms of the 2x72 business model, right? The first steps manual, you need to get a hold of that, because then that is very, very valuable in terms of the information that you need to be successful in the business. And then we spoke earlier also about trying and sharing the product. And that is also a very, very good model. And then the compensation plan, which is key. You need to understand how to make money in this business. And that is very, very important, because business is about sustainability and profitability. You need to know how to calculate, your PVs and explain that to your team, because when there are incentives like the Bali incentive, and you need to qualify for step 1, step 2, and step 3, you need to know what you need to do in order to get your PVs in order to qualify, and also how the group bonuses work and all the incentives, how they work. So it is very, very important to get to know the compensation plan. It will need to be like, your Bible. Make sure that you're very, very familiar with it, talk about it, know it, like, the name of your, favorite TV program, for instance, And then also what is important is your first 90-day strategy. Land on the ground running. Ask as many questions as you can, get to know more people who are in the business, attend functions like I mentioned. Make sure that that 90 days is your induction program. Because when you're in the induction program, you are able to learn as much as you can. So this is like your in-service training, for instance, where you allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from your mistakes. Also learn from other people's mistakes so that you grow in the business. And then you do the same for your team, which is what Leader Lerato spoke about in terms of duplication. Duplication is key. That is how your business gets to grow, and that's how you keep making money. And after all, we are here for health and wealth, and we can only do that by making sure that we use all the tools that are available to us. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. Okay, sorry about that. So you're probably wondering, okay, now what do we need to do? Step number 1 is to invite prospects. So wherever you go, talk about the business and invite people. So you're taking immediate action, right? You've invested in the business, you've shared the product, you've consumed the product, so you know what it is all about. You have learned the compensation plan, so you know how to make money. Now you need to introduce people and tell more people about the business and how to be successful in APL Go. So what you need to do is just go to your mobile phone, look at all the contacts that are there, make sure that you document your prospects that are on your contacts, give them a call, have a chat. You know, you can talk to about 10 or more on a daily basis, make notes, you know, send them some interesting material. Try and remember what the conversation is about. So if someone says, hi, I can't talk to you today, I'm so busy, I'm maybe preparing for a board meeting. You're like, okay, fine, I'll give you a call later today. Good luck with your board meeting. I just wanted to give you a call about this opportunity that I have, but then later on, when we have a chat, then I'll touch base with you. Then later on, because you did say that you will get back to your prospect, please do so. Say what you mean and mean what you say, right? So you go back to your prospect and say, hi, how did your board meeting go? Wow, that's interesting. Okay, well, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. And then again, that shows that you are interested in your prospect and also that you are professional because one, you took mental notes of the fact that they were busy preparing for a board meeting, and then you also followed up because that's what you said you would do. So that builds credibility and it shows that you have integrity, right? And obviously people want to be in business with people who have integrity and that are credible. So after you've done your initial list and you've spoken to people, invite them within the first 72 hours to our presentation sessions. You are aware of all the presentation sessions that we have. You can send them the link, send friendly reminders to say, hey, you know, we spoke the other day. This is the opportunity that we spoke about. We've got a lovely presentation for you. Please come through and join us. And then later on, I'll touch base with you to hear your thoughts about it. Okay, so now that also shows that you are interested in what your prospect has to say following the presentation. So 90% of a successful invitation is excitement. You need to be excited about the business, right? If you're not excited about the business, then how are you going to make somebody else excited about the business and eventually buy into the business? So if you're approaching someone and you're like, oh, you know, we've got this business going and it's my side hustle, you know, trying things out, blah, blah, blah. People will run the opposite direction, right? So you need to be confident about APL Go. You need to be confident about the business. You need to be confident about what it is that you are sharing in terms of value proposition, because people have limited time, right? So you need to make sure that how you present yourself to your prospects and your colleagues is from a position of professionalism. So when you speak about the business, look the part, be on time if it's a meeting. Please don't be late. We need to respect people's time. So make sure that you are professional, you're excited, you know your subject matter. If a question comes up and you're not sure, just say, just give me a moment, please. Let me just call my sponsor and double check, and then call your sponsor or another colleague in the business, check with them, get to know what the answer is, and then go back to your prospect and explain what it is that you needed to explain to them. So that's basically what you need to do in the first 72 hours to make sure that you build rapport, and while there's excitement, then you go in for the kill. So step 2, presentation. So you attend all the presentations, and that's also a good way of learning about the products, learning about the systems, learning about the business, and then making sure that you are able then to relay that information to your prospects, right? You ask your sponsor about the schedule of a system events, or just visit the platform. You know, you've got a back office, play around with the back office, see how it works. You need to be able to order your products online, you know, make sure that you've got that link with your photo, because that you can share with your prospects for registration or for them to just jump onto your website in order to purchase products. We live in the 4th IR, people, so we need to use those facilities that are open to us. The back office is for you. Use it wisely, you know, have it as maybe your status on WhatsApp or on your Insta, any social media platforms that you use. Once people step into that website, they see how professional you are, they'll buy products, and Bob's your uncle, you know? You'll be very, very happy with the way you are presenting yourself to the public and branding. You need to watch the videos, you know, just step into all the resources that are available to you, and make sure that when you attend the event, you are visible, you know, you meet other people. We love chatting and having fun, taking photos. You know, we've got an event coming up on the 3rd of February. We're really looking forward to seeing everybody there. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So it is very important to plug in and make sure that you're active and make sure that your team is active and they plug in and they're just as excited as you are about the business. Okay, step 3 is our 3-way call. This is a very, very powerful tool. You need to pick up the phone, like I said earlier, that when you contact your prospects, you have a chat with them. Once you are aware that they do have time to chat, just say, do you have 5 minutes? And then they'll say, yes, I do have 5 minutes, and have a chat with them about the business and the value proposition. Make sure that your sponsor is there. Like I mentioned earlier, your sponsor is there to support you, and the sponsor will also add credibility, right? There's strength in numbers. Use your sponsor for those 90 days when you're on the ground to make sure that you do have that support and you have proper systems and the right answers at the right time to offer to your prospect. That's where you will look very, very professional and everyone will want to join your business. Because for me, I don't want to be with someone who doesn't know what they're doing, is panicking, is not sure of their subject matter. But when I see that I'm in a conversation with 2 professional individuals who are giving me the right answers at the right time, who are able to make sure that I'm comfortable with their proposition, then I will definitely join the business. So you need to put yourself in someone's position, right? Time is limited and everybody's always in a rush. So when you do get that 5 minutes to have a chat with your prospect, make sure that it is used wisely. Time is money, right? So make sure that that time that you have with your prospect, you and your sponsor go in there and make a kill, and then you'll make lots of contacts. You'll be a great networker, and you'll make lots and lots of money. So it is very, very interesting how we need to make sure that we are well armed with all the tools that are available to us. And basically, it's all the things that we know, but sometimes we need a friendly reminder, which is a great way of making sure that you're on point and that you do know what you need to do in order to be successful in this business. Step number 4 is get plugged in. You need to get plugged in. You need to participate in the opportunities that are available to you, right? So you need to, like I said, sponsor your 2 associates within the first 72 hours and then help them duplicate, get plugged into the system, make sure that they have all the resources available to them and that they are supported. Okay, so now what we have is the Bali incentive. There is so much excitement and buzz around the Bali incentive. This cruise is going to be exciting. And I'm glad to say that we do have people who've already qualified. And congratulations to Monica Mgaga, Elizabeth Mabena, and yours truly, Lerato. Congratulations for completing the Bali incentive, colleagues. Well done, and we are right behind you. Leader Lerato, how do you feel about your qualification for the Bali incentive?
Look, I'm super excited. I mean,
Yeah,
before I go, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, loud and clear.
Before APL go, like traveling for me was like Durban, Cape Town, South Africa. Now with APL go, I'm thinking the world. I'm traveling the world. But what I'm super excited about, I want to also congratulate Mina. Mina is not on this deck, but I'm sure most of you know Mina. She also just qualified a couple of days after her birthday. I think she qualified on her son's birthday. I was calling her every single day, Mina, we are not leaving you behind. We are not leaving you behind.
Wow.
I'm super proud of her. She worked really, really hard to qualify for this thing.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Leader
Congratulations,
Mina.
Mina.
Lovely birthday present to you. Fantastic.
Yes, you know, very nice birthday present.
Girl.
But like, I just also want to talk about this thing because, you know, with a lot of the people that are in my team, there was a lot of shift. You know, most of the time when I talk to, especially people that are that I work with on a daily basis, there was a shift that I want to challenge everybody on right now. A lot of people take what people say about network marketing, about the type of business that we are doing, and they own it. So when people say network marketing is a scam, even though you don't 100% believe that network marketing is a scam or it's a pyramid or what, But there's a part of you that every time somebody says that, you own a little bit of that. And I saw the shift whenever I worked with somebody, and we were challenging each other to say, we can't afford to allow the world to dictate the business that we have chosen. You know, there had to be that shift where this business was coming from the inside out. The belief that you have about this business is so big, it's so huge that no matter what people say, awunandaba. And for me, those are the people that I'm seeing now, that the business is growing in leaps and bounds. I no longer call them. They are the ones that are calling me to say, hey, we need to do a three-way call. Hey, this person needs to join the business. And I just can't keep up anymore. But I'm going to challenge everybody here that's going to join this business today or is in this business. The worst mistake you can do is to allow other people to dictate how you see this business. You are a 1%. You are a one of a kind. Even when it comes to ordinary business, how many people out there want to go out there and open up their own businesses? How many people are comfortable with the situations that they're in right now? They really don't care how stressed they are or how frustrated they are. They just don't want to go change their lives and do something about it. But you people that are here, the team that is here right now, you are saying we want to do something. We see an opportunity here where others see a pyramid scheme. We see an opportunity here when others see a waste of time. And I'm here to encourage everyone here. I will always say my story over and over again. And the reason why I say this, the first time I witnessed someone buy 5 houses in 1 year, I looked at it and I said, what makes her so special? What makes her so unique? And I'm saying this to you, there is nothing special, there's nothing unique about me. There's nothing that I'm doing that is out of the ordinary. The only thing that changed, the only thing that shifted when I joined APL Go is me. I decided now is my time. I decided that now is the time I'm going to give this thing my all. You cannot fear failure. You cannot fear rejection, because you must understand that people are going to reject you day in and day out. Day in and day out. The people that were there at my Wood Bank, the Wood Bank presentation, I'm sure they heard me say the first time I went to Wood Bank, the very first time, I was rejected day in, day out. I was with my brother. We were a very small team, and everyone was saying this is a waste of our time. But now it's one of the biggest teams in the company. You know, so all I'm saying, I want to encourage every single one that has been doing this thing for the year, everyone that's been doing this thing for the past 2 years, please, guys, don't give up. We are sitting on a gold mine. And for everyone that is joining the business today, I'm going to say to you, are joining this business at the right time. Don't worry who joined before you. Don't worry what they've done before you. I am telling you right now, as I'm sitting in Cape Town, I can guarantee you that I can walk and show people our boxes, and 90% of people here don't know about our business. I can even challenge you, the person that has joined the business today, take your box and speak to your neighbors. And I can guarantee you 8 out of 10 of them will say they don't know about this business. So it doesn't matter if you're saying you are joining the business today, it is not too late. And for those that are saying they want to come to Bali, guys, we still have time. Bill, the only way you're going to do this Bali thing, I want to congratulate Ulungile Maduna, a very good friend of mine. We talk almost every day, Mr. Amos Baloyi, my mentor, you know, Fetang, Mr. Ngwenya, we are all going. I know all of these people that are here that have done step 1 and step 3 will qualify. Congratulations to everyone that did step 1. Guys, if you did step 1, don't quit, even if you think it's going to be impossible. You know, I don't know if my friend is here today. I don't know if I should call him or not. But there's 2 people last year when we went to Mauritius that blew my mind. I'm not going to say them out loud. I don't know. I won't say them out loud. But people that I really wanted to go to Mauritius with. People that I thought, hey, God, please. And when they told me the amount of PVs that they had and the amount of time that we had left, I was one of the first people to call them and say, how did you do it? And I'm going to say this to everybody right now that is thinking, I will never do this thing. Guys, even if you don't qualify for Bali, it does not matter. What is important is that you start your business on the right note. But if you do the 2 in 72, there is no way that you're not going to qualify for Bali. The only thing that's standing, I am a strong believer in this. The only thing that's standing between you and your success is you. It's not the rejections. It's not what people say. It's not how people answer you. It's not how people take you. The only thing that is standing in front of you and your success is you. Leadership, Octavia. You really inspired me today. You are really inspired me. I think I'm going to make you my personal coach for some time. Only my scripts lao. I don't know if you want to say anything else.
You know, I'm so excited as I'm just going through these slides with you. You know, I see all these names, all these colleagues. You know, they've worked so hard, guys. It doesn't come easy. And we sweat blood. Sometimes we cry, leader Lerato, you know, we call each other in the middle of the night and say, Batong, help me out, leader, what can I do? Guys. So everybody who is here, help. I'm sure you all have stories of what you did in order to qualify, be it for step 1 and step 3. You know, it's a journey, guys. We are going to get there. But guys, yay! Congratulations, you did it. You did it, you did it. We still have time, right? Because the qualification period was from the 1st of November, 2023, up until 31st of January, that was step 1. So we still have time in order to do step 2 and step 3. Let's go for it, guys. You know, time is running out. It's still there though, but let's go for it. Let's go for it. We can do this. We can do this. As a collective, we can really, really do it. And how are we going to do it? Via duplication, people. Let's duplicate. Earlier on, we spoke about the tools. We spoke about attending presentations, making sure that you make your calls, getting support from your sponsor, making sure that you're visible, you're credible, you have integrity when you speak to your prospects, you are reliable, you know your subject matter, right? Meaning you're an SME, which is subject matter expert. And how you become an SME, that is your subject matter expert, is making sure that you attend the presentations, you know your product, you know your compensation plan, you know the history and background of APL Go, and you can talk about it with confidence and with a beautiful smile. So let's go for it, colleagues. Let's go and do this. It's been lovely being with you. I'd like us to also have a look at the chat, Leader Lerato, and have great dialogue with our participants. Maybe there are some also who can give us a few pointers, especially those that have qualified, as to how we can keep doing it and doing it and doing it well. So let's check the chat and then we'll have further conversation. If you want to make a comment, do unmute. You're welcome to put comments in the chat and we are looking to hearing from you. So let's just see, Leader Lerato, let's see what's happening in the chat. Oh, it's all congratulations, excitement, excitement. Okay, Dimpo says I'm a new member and I'm very excited. Wow, congratulations and welcome. Welcome, Dimpo. Congratulations, everybody. Oh, we are really singing praises here. Fantastic. Yes, congratulations, Lina. That's from Elizabeth Mabena. And Sylvia's also saying congratulations to Leader Mina. Are there any questions, guys, comments?
Yo, Uncle Nogus Bamba, I can't really. Yo, Lerato, last week, you gave me sleepless night. Ever since Lerato made a presentation last week, I've been calling him. I can't get hold of him because he's money maker. Like, it's my first time doing APL. And now, with you, man, just need two lap for the two of you. You are bombs, you know that. This presentation, like, it's a you get us fired up. And Lerato, thank you so much for kicking my butt last week. Lerato, you have kicked my butt.
It's a pleasure, mommy. It's a pleasure. Let's work.
Thank you so much.
But the question is, what have you done from last week up until now? Uyenzeni?
Uyadlala Lerato. Uyazini. Pulo wenizobo.
Ngitholile.
Yeah, they'll surprise
anybody
you.
Else that wants to say anything? Any other comment?
You know, Lerato, for the fact that I'm in the meeting and I've got my 4 people with me.
Yo.
Sugar Sunday.
That's leadership, guys.
Leadership.
That's leadership. We've got a question from Leader Lindiwe. Go for it, leadership.
No, I don't have a question, Ma'am Kenzie. Okay, guys, what I'm gonna say is that what I'm seeing in APL, it's amazing. It's amazing. I know at the moment I'm number 14 top earner, and I'm asking myself, what about the 13 on top of me? Guys, let's work. Let's do this thing. Let 2024 be 24-sing. Let's turn around our lives. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. That's fantastic. I see in the chat, Raisibe says, I just joined this company November 2023, but I wanted to improve my financial status. I'm a teacher by profession and a single parent, so I need financial backup to take my kids to tertiary. Raisibe, you are at the right place. And as a professional, a teacher, you know, this business is great for you because you'll be able to transfer your knowledge to many people out there, and also maybe to your students and their parents. So welcome on board, and you'll definitely make lots of money here, Sissy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Any other questions and comments? Okay, I guess that's it. Leader Lerato, you
can I
close
say
us.
something about
Oh, yes, certainly.
Yes, it's Lindiwe here.
Go for it, Lindiwe. The audio's not so good, hey? I can't hear you. Lindiwe, are you still with us? Hi, Lindiwe.
No, she's fine. I just want to hear 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Anyone here that has had a great January? Is there anyone here that has had a great January? Because I think this business is also killing one of my biggest limiting beliefs. My first one was December. You can't work in December. My second one was January is going to be slow. Is anyone here having a great January that wants to motivate people?
I am Lerato. You know what happened? Let me share. There was overactivity of special like Ngati Siahlani. Guys, let me tell you, happy. It was 42 rand 50.
Okay.
Good, I'm a product. That's what's all for free. I've never made money. I'm APL like manje January. I've been selling, like I sell product and I make special, I make discounts. Matapelo, she's here. We're making a presentation Sunday in Abokokone. Every day I'm going na less than 1.2. This product, I'll understand.
Ma'am, can see your
January. Anybody else, Lindiwe? How was your January?
Yes. That's me. My January, I cabbage. Speak about Raisibe. Raisibe is amazing, guys. Raisibe, it's not my direct, but Raisibe was recruited by me. I gave Raisibe to my downliner for our direct high. Raisibe is running like nobody. Teacher Ola. Le aliko skolong o ikutlwa o ka ra sa batla go ba teacher.
Yeah, the one said to us, go training, but fire your boss. I say this to a friend of mine, I say, fire your boss.
Yes.
Live the life that you want to live. Elizabeth, how was your January?
Lerato, I need Raisibe to attend Kulikov's meeting and say, fire your boss. Raisibe is amazing.
Elizabeth?
Hello, leadership.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm good. January is for me.
Yes.
I start with a big leg. January, I'm making money. I recruit. I start with my first presentation, 2020. I'm doing good in Bloemfontein. And I'm so happy.
Bloemfontein. Can you
please come? Can you please come?
Mom,
Kenzie, I want to hear in Bloemfontein, please.
We are coming. We are
Yeah.
coming.
We are
Anybody else, or
coming.
can we close it down? January
You,
anyway.
you motivate me by two by two. Last week,
2 by 2
I was
leadership.
crazy. Last week, I was crazy. This week, I'm in fire this week.
Don't leave
I'm
it
doing
behind.
well.
Don't leave it behind. There's nothing as powerful, guys. I'm not gonna lie to anybody here. It's the first time I'm seeing this kind of money in this business. There's nothing as powerful as waking up in the morning, you got 20,000 rand in your back office, and you don't even know where this money is coming from. There's nothing that can beat that feeling. The first time that
Mr.
happened to
Money,
me,
you're making
I'm
money
like
while you're
looking at my
sleeping,
thing and it's
Akim.
like 20,000 rand. Ibuya go like 20,000. 2 days
You're making
later, there's
money while
more
you're
money coming
sleeping.
in. 2 days later, there's more money coming in. There's nothing as powerful as being paid by the company on a Thursday. And on that
Yes.
Saturday, it's like nothing ever left your back office. You've got more money than you had when they were paying you on that Thursday. And you can never have that feeling if you don't build a team. You've got to understand the power of teamwork. I always say this to everyone that is willing to listen to me. God gave us all different talents for a reason. There are people that need to come into your life that are going to grow your business in ways that you never even imagined. Even for me, even for you, this is just the beginning. A year from now, all of us will be talking a totally different business. And what I love about this business is who we have backing us up. Our leader, Natalia, one of a kind. I've never met such an upliner in my life, a problem solver, someone that you can go to and say, I've got this problem. And she will try her level best to make sure that the problem is solved. Our office, every single day, they're thinking of ways to help us grow our business. So when they say all the pieces come together, guys, it is the truth when it comes to this business. Leader Natalia, thank you so much for all the support that you've given us in South Africa, making sure that South Africa grows and grows into Africa.
You're welcome, Lerato. Thank you.
What you forgot to say, Leader Natalia, is that you're helping us make money while we're sleeping.
Yes, this is my favorite phrase. Make money
Thank
while
you so
you're
much.
sleeping.
Thank you so
You want to say something for the last time?
Sorry?
No, sorry, Mommy. I was asking Lindy if she wants to say something for the last time.
Okay.
Yes, Lerato, you make us very proud. You know, when I speak to my prospect, I say if I've made money, I've made 15,000, that is minimum, maximum is 35,000. But the person who is doing this thing 24/7, it's Lerato Sennelo, and he is doing about 200,000 a month. Congratulations. You deserve a round of applause, Lerato, and we're using you to tell people how APL is amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
wow, fantastic.
Guys, thank you so much. Like I will say this for the last time, I'm like everybody that's on this business. Everyone that's on this call. I was talking to somebody that I met here in Zimbabwe, and I was telling them my story that I grew up being depressed because people were teasing me about my weight. People were teasing me because I'm too dark. I had a very low self-esteem. What has changed my business is that I started to care more about what is coming from inside me, what I believe about myself, what I think about myself, more than what other people are saying. And I took that same spirit and I put it into this business. I don't care who says what about APL Go. I don't say who says what about our products and network marketing. I know what I believe. And I believe that network marketing can buy us houses cash. I believe that network marketing can buy us cars cash. I believe that network marketing can buy not even houses in every province. If you want a house in Cape Town, you can have it. If you want a house in Durban, you can have it. We have an opportunity to live an extraordinary life. But the only way you can do that is to think extraordinary thoughts. So I'd like to thank everybody that came here today to say, go out this week and make this week an extraordinary week. Go out there and impact people, show people this business, and show people how this business can change their lives forever. Thank you, everybody, for coming onto the Zoom. Thank you. Octavia, I don't know if you want to say anything. Say vale, let's Zoom.
Yes, let's close. Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, family, thank you so much for your time. It has been so wonderful talking to you, hearing such positive testimonies from you, hearing about your resolutions, and we're really looking forward to making money while we're sleeping. We're making lots of good intentions out there, sending out messages to the universe, you know, to bring us good health, wealth, unity, you know, togetherness, working as a collective to make sure that we change the narrative in Africa and the world. It starts with us. Thank you so much to everyone for being a part of the team, for being a part of our family. I really hope that you had a good time with us today. We definitely had a good time with you, and we're really looking forward to more interactions with you, and all the best with making more money and more progress and more success with your business here at APL Go. Thank you so much and good night.
Good night.
Powerhouse, powerhouse.